Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tyler, and today I am bringing you guys another MCU What If. You guys seem to have liked the last one, so I'm here to give you guys another one today, as I don't just want to always post Cobra Kai, so why not just do another MCU What If? And this What If is what if Thor snapped in Endgame. Now, I feel like this What If, in all honesty, is just basically me rewriting the third act of Endgame. Because in my honest opinion, I definitely think Thor should have died, or at least snapped and then died in Endgame, and then Hulk be the one to fight Thanos, because I definitely think Hulk needed way more of a rematch than Thor needing a rematch, and Thor just kind of got smacked by Thanos anyway, and not to mention, even before that moment, his arc was essentially done once he got Mjolnir, and Hulk just never got any redemption at all, so we are going to be swapping the position of both characters, and putting Thor in Hulk's place and vice versa. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you want more MCU videos like this, let me know down below and suggest me some future what ifs you would like me to do. I'm done wasting time. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Now let's dive into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to dive into is to essentially why I believe Thor would snap in this timeline, and why I think it kind of makes sense for him to do it in this timeline. So instead of Hulk stepping up to the plate and basically saying, "Oh, it's like I was made for this," I think Hulk would want to intervene, but I think Thor would not only insist, Hulk in this timeline would be more hesitant about it, so he would just say screw it and allow Thor to proceed. He's been scared and basically has been feeling guilty, like he wasn't good enough for the Avengers and stuff like that, and this can basically just wrap up that arc entirely. A man with guilt and having fear that he's not good enough sacrifices himself and basically does the biggest deed that anyone could have done in the universe. It seems pretty fitting for the son of Odin to go out like this, and yes, I do think he should die in this timeline and not be like Hulk, who would just be disabled. Reason why is because I think Thor just doesn't really have anything else to really do, and this is the best way to end the character off. Not to mention, the only reason it didn't kill Hulk in the first place wasn't because of his physical strength, but rather the gamma radiation flowing through his veins. So Thor doesn't have this, and if Hulk was gonna die if not for the gamma, I'm gonna be applying this to Thor as well. Sadly, the man that once killed Thanos long ago, the wielder of not only Stormbreaker but also Mjolnir and the son of Odin, sacrificed himself for the greater good, and after feeling like he was never good enough, he died doing the right thing, and the only right thing he knew that he could have done in the situation. And with that being said, Thor would die, but in return, the half that did get wiped out returned as well. However, they don't have time to grieve nor celebrate the other half returning, as Thanos' army would immediately drop down and destroy the Avengers base. Now, I think before Iron Man or Captain America are gonna try and defeat Thanos or try and fight him, I think Captain America would be aware of him being worthy, right? I mean, he wouldn't have gotten Mjolnir in Endgame if he didn't already know that already, not to mention this was already foreshadowed in Age of Ultron. So under these sets of implications, we can assume that Captain America is aware of his worthiness by Endgame. He just didn't say anything about it. So I think before they even think about dropping down on Thanos, Captain America would try and lift Mjolnir, and he is able to pick it up, revealing that he is indeed worthy. At that point, he would then say how he should probably use the other one, and he would then drop Mjolnir and actually pick up Stormbreaker. And at that point, Bruce Banner would arrive instead of Thor, since I do think Hulk would replace Thor, since he is the next best option to try and combat Thanos that isn't Thor himself, who is dead right now. And not to mention, Hulk in Endgame is literally the most wasted character for no reason. They could have had him gone up against Thanos, give Hulk a little bit of redemption because he did get his ass handed to him in Infinity War, but they just didn't do it. And you mean to tell me they build up Professor Hulk and all this stuff just hyping up Hulk just for him to snap and that's it? He doesn't do anything else? Nah. You see, I am unlike the Russos. I'm built different. So what we are going to be doing here is replacing Thor with Hulk. Tony would then say give the weapon to the big guy, and at that point, Captain America would then throw Stormbreaker towards Hulk's way, and Hulk would be able to catch it relatively easily. And then Cap would proceed to pick up Mjolnir, and the three would then prepare to fight Thanos. With Captain America not only having Mjolnir by his side, but also his shield, Iron Man being Iron Man and Hulk having Stormbreaker. Now, I don't think Stormbreaker is going to be a main weapon for Hulk. Rather, it's just going to be a one-time use, you know, final battle moment. And here, I think this is going to be really bad. And when I say really bad, I mean really bad for Thanos. Not only does Captain America have Mjolnir, which almost takes Thanos out anyway, we also have Professor Hulk, who is not only stronger than regular Hulk, or at least should be, but also smarter, and now has a weapon that is literally built to counter the Infinity Gauntlet. And we've been shown multiple times that Stormbreaker is at least above Thanos AP to durability wise. Now that it's wielded by someone like the Hulk, who should scale above his Infinity War self, I definitely think that Thanos is going to have trouble with not only this version of Hulk, but also worthy Cap. The beginning of the final battle isn't Thanos dropping everyone and Captain America almost taking out Thanos, but then Thanos in the end just winning. Rather, it's the Avengers off the bat having the advantage, with Captain America off rip already having Mjolnir, and this means that not only is the Captain America that was almost going to take out Thanos fighting Thanos off the bat, there's also Hulk who's wielding Stormbreaker. Now, I would be including Iron Man in this conversation, right? Because, you know, Iron Man is here, but the thing is, Iron Man's really not going to be that relevant in the fight and is going to be kind of an inconvenience for the Avengers. I can see him getting knocked out similarly to how he did in canon. You know, maybe Captain America throws Mjolnir and Thanos just uses Iron Man as a shield. So regardless, Iron Man is just going to get negged, but Hulk and Captain America, they can literally 2v1 Thanos and actually overwhelm this man. Also, narratively, I do think it makes sense for Hulk to actually wield Stormbreaker, since not only is he guilty about Natasha's death and upset about it, he is also guilty at the fact that he was gonna go and try and snap, but he was hesitant about it and Thor insisted on it. Had he not been hesitant, maybe the gamma radiation wouldn't have killed Hulk and all of them would have been alive right now. And so all this guilt, on top of the fact that this is all happening and all of this happened because of Thanos, the man who proceeded to literally drop Hulk and Bruce, it's just a long 5 years worth of build-up to come to this moment, and I definitely think we should get a one-on-one scene with maybe Captain America thrown to the side after Thanos grabs Mjolnir out of his hand and basically gets him out of the way, which would allow Professor Hulk, you know, the combination of Bruce's intelligence and the raw power of the Hulk, followed up with Stormbreaker, to intervene and settle the score with Thanos once and for all. And I think initially Hulk should be relative in AP to Thanos at this point, due to him, you know, having 5 years of him just training with the Hulk, and they finally merge together and become one. And now he has the added power of Bruce's intelligence and also Stormbreaker. So I think in terms of power, I definitely do see Hulk and Thanos being relative, with Thanos maybe trying to apply his skill advantage over Hulk, just like how he did in canon. But thanks to Hulk's added intelligence, this is actually allowing him to actually keep up with Thanos' skill, and now they're just basically going at it. But thanks to the added advantage of Stormbreaker, I definitely think he could press Thanos. We can have a scene where Hulk literally has Thanos on the ground and Thanos is just only able to rely on him just rolling around and dodging Hulk's strikes with Stormbreaker to live. Thanos just keeps on rolling and rolling, and the next time he rolls, he would see Captain America also follow up with an attack, realizing that he forgot about the other two that he dropped earlier, and now he basically just let his guard down, allowing Captain America to strike him with Mjolnir and Iron Man to even come in and blast him, with Hulk dealing the finishing blow with Stormbreaker with an all-out slam to the ground that would destroy the area around them. Obviously, Captain America and Iron Man are safe, and it's just a crater around Thanos and Hulk specifically, with Thanos just completely pulverized and destroyed from that one attack. It seems like the three of them actually defeated Thanos, and the Black Order along with the rest of Thanos' goons would arrive down, and instead of them seemingly about to lose, it would be them getting ready to beat up the Black Order, and Strange opening up the portals and allowing the other Avengers to help in as well. Strange would say off the bat that they need to defeat Thanos, but Iron Man would reveal to them that they actually won already. Thanos is dead. Now they just need to get rid of the army. This was not the future that Doctor Strange saw, but he's just not going to even talk about it. He's just going to say whatever and just carries on, and the Avengers would proceed to defeat the Black Order without anyone needing to snap. The gauntlet can easily be hidden from the other members of the Black Order, and none of the Black Order themselves are even physically capable of snapping, and Iron Man in general and the other Avengers are just stronger than the Black Order, so I think they should be able to take them on. We could have some interesting matchups. I can see Doctor Strange versus Ebony Maw round 2, with Doctor Strange actually killing Ebony Maw this time, and we could even have Captain America fight Proxima Midnight, Iron Man can maybe fight Corvus Glaive, and Cole Obsidian is definitely going to fight Professor Hulk, who this time around completely atomizes and folds him like a pancake because he has Stormbreaker, and naturally Professor Hulk would just outright beat Cole Obsidian in hand-to-hand. So Cole Obsidian actually loses to Hulk, and the ships can get taken care of by Captain Marvel. Basically, no one dies, and the Infinity Stones are going to be brought back to, each timeline and whatnot. All of that's taken care of, and Captain America himself would still retire, with Mjolnir being left in the custody of S.H.I.E.L.D., or I think Hulk would probably bring Mjolnir along with Stormbreaker. Doesn't really matter about Mjolnir, but mainly Stormbreaker to where Valkyrie is, and would announce how Thor is dead and they need a new leader. So Valkyrie would still be Asgard's new leader, and Hulk would even give her Stormbreaker. And that is where I'm going to be leaving our story off for right now. Iron Man doesn't die, so Far From Home is probably just going to be Spider-Man and Iron Man 1-2 comboing Mysterio to the moon, and that's pretty much the changes that are going to be left around for right now. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up because, showing your support on these MCU videos tells me you want more MCU videos, so let me know down below if you guys did enjoy the video, along with sharing with your friends, and subscribing if you are new, and hitting the bell icon, that way you are notified and updated every time I upload, and follow me on Twitter, that will be linked in the description. My name is Tyler, and guys, I'm going to see y'all in the next video, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out, have a nice rest of the day, everybody.
That shit like a fucking mini.